special council meeting. I don't have the agenda for that. What did I do with that? I see you take my agenda. Yeah, so. So, any additions or deletions to the agenda? Please say no.
No, technically you can't.
Well, yeah, because we didn't put this out.
Special council meeting, so.
We didn't post this up online or anything, so the public.
So you can't add anything other than what
Yeah.
was here for.
Leave that
Sure.
Okay,
Time and money.
can we have approval of the agenda?
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any nays? None. So the first item on the new business is 2021-22 town of Digby operating budget. So we reviewed that a month ago, and we approved 50% of it, and then we had discussion around the rest of it. And so any comments on it since then? Any thoughts or anything? Or would you just like to make a motion to approve it?
Something minor, did you hear from Rick about anything?
Rick Foot.
Say,
Oh, what, the fire department?
yeah, nothing there
No, nothing.
for COVID money.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, other than the masks, I guess. Do the masks.
Oh, yes, no.
Yeah, you didn't get back.
No. But that doesn't mean that
Doesn't
if they find it,
Right.
we can still
Exactly.
use it. Yeah, nothing is lost.
Yeah.
If they've got an invoice.
Yeah, exactly, it's still there.
It's, they've still got an invoice from a year ago, we can use it.
Perfect.
Use it.
Yeah, for COVID, and we can use our COVID money.
So I don't forget, after we're all done this, can I just say something that was passed on to me from Rick Foot, about the bus route?
Bus route, yeah. Yeah, we can do that. It would be a,
No, yeah, not after this, no.
did we have a motion on that when we got?
No, we just asked.
No, we just, okay. Is there no discussion on it than what?
I'll make a motion.
That the mayor brought up, motion to approve.
Yeah, I'll make a motion to approve it. Send it to council.
I'll second it.
No, this is council.
Yeah.
We are in council
But
today.
this is council, I'm
Yeah.
making it approved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a list of motions that we do need. And things like sewer rates, fire rates,
Right.
all that kind of stuff, so.
Sewer, Ted.
Not just one sweet.
Yeah, I'm trying to do one
I only have
motion
one on
per
here,
year.
so I should on here.
Garbage.
It should be in the package.
Oh, my laptop's dead now.
Yeah.
Take it, yeah.
You gone in on it? Yeah.
I forgot to check. Put some batteries there.
So we have a number of motions. The first one is,
Yeah, council,
there it is. Regards to the,
council meeting packages, 21, 22. Yeah, council meeting packages.
yeah, so we have to individually approve the tax rates, sewer rates, water rates, and things like that.
All right.
Better?
I got it.
Everybody else, you got it? We're all set?
We are.
Okay.
Thank you.
Can I move that council accepts the following estimates of the sums required by the town of Digby for the fiscal period ending March 31st, 2022, prepared in accordance with section 72 of the Municipal Government Act, revenues and expenditures as listed?
Good. Good.
Jeez, yeah, we do
This thing?
Yes, you can. We would need a seconder to that.
that. I'll second that. Amazing.
I came up with that on my own. Yeah.
You're good.
My boys are against streak.
Yeah. All those, any discussion on that?
Aye.
All right. Man, you fellas are- I'm just saying, no discussion.
We're all saying go.
All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Nays. Okay, that's the first one. Second one, whereas balances.
And our tax rates.
on the tax rates, yeah. There it be resolved, okay?
So basically, all you gotta do is say that it's there or be it resolved portion, don't have
Yeah.
to read the whole thing.
No. Don't wanna be-
It'll be all part, this will all be part of the minutes, but you don't have to.
Yeah.
Like,
So I would like to make that a motion. Where therefore be it resolved, the town of Digby for the fiscal year ending March 31st.
I'll make a motion that therefore be it resolved that the town of Digby for the fiscal year ending March 31st, 2022, do the thingies that are listed on there under general tax rates. I'd like the word thingies in the minutes, please.
Tax rate of $1.86 and gross rate of $4.15.
Right. Yes.
Including the interim billing, including the interest rate, including the transfer. Okay, all those in favor of that? I heard one.
No, it'll be talking again.
Oh, was it? Okay, we need a second.
I'll second.
Deputy Mayor, remember?
I
Well,
just have a technical question.
Yep.
How come the first part of the bill comes out in May and you have to August, but the second is a really short time window of when it comes out to when it's due?
Just, we like to be nice. We like to be nice.
May actually says due end of July on the bill,
Yeah.
August 31st when we put interest.
yeah, that might have been a leftover from last year because of COVID. I think.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That the latest we could get.
Okay.
That is a typo.
Yeah.
So we will amend that, we will amend that portion.
And,
Right.
and you're willing to make that amendment? You motion?
Yeah,
Deputy Mayor will second it? Okay. Yeah, that was a carryover from COVID. Any other discussion on it? Hearing none, do we have a motion to approve?
Aye.
Aye. Any nays? None. Fire protection rates. Just.
I'll move therefore be it resolved that it shall be the policy of the council of the town of Digby as of April 1st, 2019.
Yeah.
Okay, to separate the fire protection expenditures, water supply and hydrants from the estimated expenditures to be covered by general rate of non-exempt residential, resource, and commercial taxable assessment, and apply a fire protection rate to cover the estimated fire protection, water and hydrant expenditures to all accessible property assessments in the area served by the Digby Water Commission in the town. And that the council of the town of Digby does not exempt any accessible property assessment serviced by the Digby Water Commission from the fire protection rate. And language more.
Further be resolved.
And further be it resolved that the total estimated fire protection, water and hydrant expenditures for the 2021-22 fiscal year of $197,765 be covered by a fire protection rate applied to all accessible property assessment serviced by the Digby Water Commission, and that the fire protection rate for the 2021-2022 fiscal year be set at 13 cents per $100 of assessment and be applied on the final tax bill in September, are due and payable by October 31st, 2021, with interest on overdue amounts to be charged at the rate of 15% per annum.
Second. We broke that out to better reflect the cost of the different services that we're providing, so we started breaking that stuff out.
And to allow the high school and the
To
hospital
capture,
to actually pay something.
You captured that. All those in favor of that motion, say aye.
Right.
Any nays? None. Solid waste management uniform.
Therefore be it resolved that a uniform charge of $283 be levied for the fiscal year ending March 31st, 2022 on each dwelling unit within the boundaries of the town of Digby, and that these uniform charges and issue on the final tax bill in September 2021, with interest to be charged on all final tax accounts outstanding on or after October 31st, 2021, at the rate of 15 per annum.
Second.
I'll second that.
Okay. Any discussion? Comments? None? All those in favor of that motion? Say aye. Sanitary sewer rates.
Sewer service charge shall be $5.05 per 1,000 gallons of water consumption, and residential and commercial users shall pay less than 1 million gallons annually, 100% of the sewage service charge, or more than 1 million gallons annually, 50% of the sewage charge based on their annual water consumption in the previous year, and industrial premises users shall pay less than 1 million gallons annually, 100% of the sewage service charge, or more than 1 million gallons shall pay 10% of the sewage charge, or more than 10 million gallons shall pay 5% of the sewage service charge based on the annual water consumption of the previous year, and that the sewage service charge shall not be applied to the water utilities bi-monthly bill. All bills are due and payable under the same regulations as the water utility bill.
Second. Discussion? None? All those say aye, if they approve.
Aye.
Any nays? None.
Paul and Will do audiobooks too.
Okay, Mike?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Give me the right book, I'll read it.
I like that, yeah. Tax certificate fee. Need to set that.
Like reading parts of the Income Tax Act.
Therefore, it resolved that the tax certificate fee shall be $40 per tax certificate.
I'll second that.
Any discussion on that motion?
What's a tax certificate
Here we go.
Now, if the bank calls and they want proof of how much somebody
Yep.
owes, they ask for a tax certificate.
fee? Okay, so that's us.
And we charge them $40.
Or a lawyer or whatever, right? Basically, they call up on the telephone and say, how much does so-and-so owe, right? And they draw up a contract based on what we say on the telephone. They're taking a huge risk because we didn't certify anything verbal.
Mm.
They want,
Maybe that's why that Royal Bank is outstanding, you didn't know what it was.
And we have a motion for that. We haven't approved it yet.
Well, we made the motion, we just didn't vote on it.
Yeah, we didn't vote. That's what I mean, we didn't approve it yet. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Motion carried. And the last one. I would just read that first line, if you want to read through the whole thing.
yeah.
Anybody want to put that forward? Everything you did led up to this.
That council approves the town of Digby general capital budget for the 2021-2022 fiscal year as presented in the amount of $2,579,711 to be funded as listed below. And further, that council approve in principle the subsequent 6 years general capital investment plan as presented, which is also there. And to be clear, the second part of this motion contemplates the approval of the amount for the years 2022 to 23 to 2027-2028 for planning purposes only. This is not the authority to spend, nor is it necessarily the final and complete listing.
So that allows, we hold them to that, and allows us to make adjustments. For instance, the dog park, et cetera, we can move that stuff around. Can we have a second to that?
Second.
I just question, what's our interest rate with MFC now, do you know?
I don't know, you
Yeah, I
have
was
to
just
wait
curious.
till they go to market to
Yeah.
see, I guess the 10-year is probably under 2% at this point. It's would be very low.
Which we can hold.
But that may be changing as the market changes fairly quickly, we don't know.
Any other discussion on that motion? If none, can we have a motion, or approval? All those in favor? Aye. Any nays? Motion carried. We have a motion to adjourn, and then Will wants to speak.
Just to clarify that answer, they're actually serial debentures when we get them, so
Yeah,
they
that's
actually
it.
give us a debenture for year 1, one for year 2, year 3, year 4, year 5, and they add them all together. So the year 10 one may actually be relatively high because the market is forecasting it recently.
Okay, the other,
Blended rates, what we talked.
one thing I did forget about, can we put our chart together for the public? Pie chart, tax rate, all that,
Yep.
yeah, so we can get that in. Yeah.
Did we have the motion to adjourn?
No, well, I put it in,
Oh,
you moved,
for adjournment.
second? All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. No nays.